It happens. What am I gonna do, you know? You just live with it. I'll spare you guys the details. But like, it's not like, it hasn't been like, you know how like sometimes I'll be streaming it, right? It's not like one of those where it's so bad that I'm like, oh my god, I gotta go. But like, I gave you guys the heads up, like, I might end the stream early today, just cause like, I don't know if it's gonna get like that, you know what I mean? But for now, I'm optimistic. Let's put... All right, so where are we? Ah, I see. I see. All right, I kept trying to get this fucking shrine and it kept sending me everywhere else. I'm like, what was I doing last time? Do I miss the time when Tears of the Kingdom released? Yeah, no. It's always nice having a fresh Zelda game to play. You know? Like, it's always nice having a brand new, fresh Zelda game to play. But it's also nicer, you know, it'd be cool to be able to do that again, but rather than do that again, I would rather have another new Zelda game, you know what I mean? Almost 2.5 years crazy. Anyways, McCurry Counter, what's up, Jameson? I was actually thinking about Sekiro today, too. I was like, I need to go through and play some FromSoft games again. It's been a long time. And when I say that, I mean more than just like, oh yeah, let's go play Elden Ring. I mean like FromSoft games.
Thank you!
Or an Akala? Do I have a way to... Is there a spot where I can go up, perchance? If only there was an easy way up here, and there isn't. Damn. I'm in a good spot that I need... I'm under a good spot that I need to be in, but I don't think there's a way up for me around here. I'm trying to see if there's a Ascension Tower near here, but I don't think there is. Yo, Caro, thank you for the follow, dude. What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? It's so glitchy. Wait, is he... What? It's all glitchy. I might need to get out of here. What the fuck? Yep, no, fuck this. We're getting out of here. That is all sorts of fucked up, dude. That is all sorts of fucked up. He healed? He didn't heal. The game, to have him... I think for him to be down there, the game basically interpreted that there was sand. And so, instead of me hitting him, I was hitting sand. That's like a worst case Ontario kind of, you know, like Still not cool enough? Fuck. Nope. And I don't think having a shield with that will help. One way to find out. Fuck it. Let's find out. Will having a sapphire shield and that fix it? Okay, I'm good. Wait. No, I'm not good. What? Bastard. Alright, well, let's get the fuck out of here. Can I please just do the shrine? I want to fucking... That shrine has teleported me, like, 6 times. Morning, Sav. Ooh, thank you for the Tim Coblin. It has to be fused to a weapon? False. False, it could be fused to a shield or a weapon. I was correct in that you can't have 2. I.e., you need to have either a potion in one of these, or you need to have a piece of armor in one of these when the heat gets too high. Yeah. No, having it on your shield works as well. You just can't have... They don't stack. Was the issue. Alright, now let me do this shrine, please. For the love of fuck. Thank you! Oh my god. Your birthday's coming soon. Should you get Tears or the DLC for Breath of the Wild? I mean... I would personally go for the whole new game. Breath DLC is dope, but, you know, it's not compared to, like, you know, an entirely, you know, new game. That being said, the Breath DLC is very dope, and it's a lot cheaper, so if you're on a budget, cheaper to get spend 20 bucks on the DLC than it is to spend, you know, 70 bucks on a game, or if you're getting it used or any other way, you know, a little cheaper, but you know what I mean. Oh, hell yeah. Link's getting his steps in today. Yo, Jackal, thank you for the follow. Do I think there's gonna be a new Zelda on the new Nintendo console? Yeah. I mean, they've already got Age of Imprisonment planned, which, I mean, you know, it's technically like a third-party Zelda game because it's not made by Nintendo. It's made by the same dudes that make Dynasty Warriors. But, I mean, we have that one already guaranteed. And I guarantee you they're already working on the next, like, mainline Zelda title. Yeah, it wouldn't... Them not making a new Zelda for the new Switch would make no sense, seeing as that Tears and Breath made more money than any other games. Pretty much on the console. Like, they broke records. Hey, morning, Master Sergeant. Stop, thank you for the 100 biddies. Rose, thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you guys for the level 3 hype train. You got about 8 seconds left on that, guys. Thank you so much. Starting the day off right. Let's fucking go. Hey, morning, Steve-O. How you doing? Yeah, doesn't matter, but like I was saying before, a gem being fused to a shield or fused to a weapon, it doesn't matter, but you only get one of those. You have, if you have to have a 2-tier warm or cold, you have to have either another item or like a potion or a food or something. I just couldn't remember if that was, I couldn't remember. I was like, is that what it is? So I wanted to like double check, because it doesn't matter. Sapphires are easy to come by. Well, and while we're here... Oh wait, I have my fucking I forgot I have my paraglider. I don't have to do all this shit. This poor lady. You want to see one of the funniest little things in the game? Check this out. So, normal people react in a certain way when you attack, right? Like, look at all these people. Yeah! Oh my god. They look at that. They're like, oh my god, no. This lady is so exhausted. Her husband has worked her so much to the bone that she has given up. See, look at that. She didn't even give a fuck. Most everybody else would have been like, "Oh my god!" Like look at her husband back there. He's cowering. She didn't give a fuck. He was all the way back there, and he's like, "Oh my god, don't hurt me!" And she's just like, "Yeah, fuck it, whatever." She's the only NPC in the game that will do that. That won't react to me attacking, or monsters or anything. She doesn't react to anything. Now, I don't have to do this. I just want to throw the fucking Stalnox paraglider skin on there. She needs a vacation? I mean... I think she might need, like, a divorce, to be completely honest. Like, if that man is still... If he's working her that much, but he's still spry enough that everything's fine, but she's that exhausted, he's working her too hard. I need to buy her Euros. Thanks, Gomez. The fuck? All right. So we finally got that. We have this. We have this. We need to get that tower. What's the... Honestly, if I go here... Or maybe I launch myself from here. Yeah, let's launch ourselves from here. Hey, what's up, Adam? Good morning, dude. Can I see, is this location in the map even hunting Moldugos in the depths? So, I'm playing a randomizer. There are no Moldugos in the depths. All the Moldugos are... There's 4 Moldugas in the Gerudo Desert that are in the game. They're all in the Gerudo Desert. Yeah, I'm playing the Waikutero randomizer, so you're gonna see enemies in places they're not supposed to be. You're gonna see, like, for example, instead of me getting the glider fabric he was supposed to give me, which would have been the CC fabric, I instead got the climbing helm, the climbing bandana, like the headpiece. You ripping and tearing right now? Nice. Oh, we can reset up here. And then launch over to there. And then launch further. Nice, this will be fast. So yeah, so right now we're doing a goals randomizer. And I have specific things that I need to do in order to be able to fight Ganondorf and finish the game. One of those things I need to do is Robbie's stupid travel medallion quest, which means I have to get all of the Sheikah towers. Oh, you bastard. I thought I grabbed this chest yesterday. Huh. Morning, Ghost. How you doing? You chilling? Nice. Okay. Now we'll see if we can make it to there. Oh, it must be night. Yeah, it's night. Alright, making some good distance. Making some good distance. Dive. Man, I don't want to eat that last food, but fuck it.
Thank you!
Yo, Alexander, thank you for the follow. Which glider fabric is that? The Stalnox glider fabric. The Stalnox glider fabric's probably my favorite, like, base game, like, normal glider fabric that you get off of that guy. Like, not the special ones. There's some really good special ones, too. But, like, all the ones that you get off of him, I think that one's probably my favorite because it's got two forms. It looks like that at night, and then during the day, it's just a pile of bones. Which I think is dope. Ooh. Well, found our ride.
Thank you!
Boom, 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 boom. Hey, Nancy, good morning. Yeah. Hey, Mayonnaise the cat, thank you for the follow. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Well, this will take us to the next tower, which is good. Wait, what? Oh yeah. Did Laramus? You didn't see you had one? You check it out. Oh, no worries, no worries. Dude, this thing is a beaut. Might as well get them other batteries on there too. Fuck it. I like how they're like, here, throw some cannons on there too, and it's like, what the fuck do I need cannons for right now? And the only thing that sucks like about like Zonai, like the Zonai like weaponry kind of shit, is it all kind of like sucked. You know? The cannons are okay, but like most of the shit kind of fucking sucks. It's a historically accurate F-22 Raptor, exactly. Oh, it blipped for a second. I was like, am I about to fucking crash? Is this game great for a beginner? You're considering getting into Zelda? Yeah. Yeah, Zelda games aren't that hard. Tears, breath. Honestly, you can't go wrong with any of them. The only reason that I would recommend the newer ones before you play the older ones is some people don't really like the older style of games. And I don't mean like the older style of... Why can't I grab you? And I don't mean like the older style of Zelda games. I just mean like older styled games in general. Oh, I do have to ascend up? Yeah, okay. Because some of them, they don't make you do that shit. Some of them, they're just like, it's done. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Weird. Well, time to get a bunch of shit. Wait, one flying over here? Did it fly out the door? He's their problem now. This be a lot easier with the Yonobo. No rocks? Fine. Let's see. Blunt. Hell yeah. How do you get mods and randomizers on your Switch? You have to mod your Switch. Oh, not again! I hate this one. Just gonna make my screen shake for like fucking a half hour. Cause I don't understand how the timer times, cause it says 8 minutes, but it sure as hell ain't doing 8 minutes. It's doing a lot more than 8 minutes. You lurking at work while you packing your office? Hell yeah. Hey, what's up, Tony? Things are going good. How you doing? So I think those two are the last two towers that we need. Yeah, you gotta mod your shit. There's lots of resources online that can show you how to mod a Switch. Do-ba-da-do. Yeah, I think those are the last two. Oh, wait, we need the one over by Gerudo Town, don't we? Yeah, I was about to get that one. Fuck, that's right. I was about to get the one over by Gerudo Town, and then I got teleported. Eh. Why does the bird sound like Addison? Because they reutilize the same voice actors for a lot of things. Like, fun fact, Bolson, the voice acting for Bolson is the exact same as the clown in the mini game in Twilight Princess that you gotta ride, like by Lake Hylia, where you gotta grab the chicken and then ride the chicken down and land on one of the platforms. The tall, skinny clown that you get the chicken from that's up on the cliff, it's the same voice lines that they gave to Bolson. Like, identical. It's not like they had the same actor do different voice lines. It's just they recycled the same voice lines and everything. All right, so I'm missing 4. No, I'm not. I'm missing 6. All right. 1, 2. Okay. If I can get over here, then we can launch ourselves again further. Yo, what's up, Nicole? Oh, what's up, Dadass? You looked up your Switch is older than 2018? Yeah, if you don't have a day one Switch, the options for doing it change. It's still doable, but it's more expensive and riskier. Like, you have to either do it yourself or hire somebody to do it, but you're gonna have to open up your Switch and install a chip. Or find somebody to do it, or buy one that's already been done like that, and that shit gets expensive. Very expensive. And you gotta be careful when you do something like modding any console, really. You know, like people talking about the EULA with Nintendo. They've been doing that shit since before they announced the EULA. The EULA makes it official. But like every game company does it too. Like if they find out that your console, that you've been modding your console and you hook it up online and shit and they're able to check that, they'll just brick it. So you gotta be careful with how you do that shit. Like, some modders will just fucking put in some program that, like, hides them. But, I don't know about that. That shit sounds a little too risky for me, personally. Can I make another flying device? Huh! It'll take everything I got to make that. But what if I do... Alright, let's get over there, grab that tower. And did I order a Switch 2? And if so, were the tariffs insane? I didn't manage to order a Switch 2. The price for the Switch 2 currently did not go up from what Nintendo officially originally announced at the $450 for the base console and the $500 for the console Mario Kart combo.
Thank you!
Nintendo mentioned that depending on the route that what happens with all the tariffs and shit, they might still raise the price, but currently they didn't increase the price. It's still $450 US for the base console and $500 for the combo. But I mean, like, you know, if you can get your hands on one. You can just never update tiers because you want to keep the easy paraglider dupes. Well, that's fine. I don't really do any dupe glitches or anything like that. I don't really, for me, I don't see the point in it. Like, I got nothing against people that glitch and do that shit, but I don't. Kind of takes away the fun for me. I hate that the wings will just fucking break after a little while. It's like, come on, man. You were curious to see what the tariff price was on top of that? Well, I mean, it's hard to tell now because they keep walking back on shit too. But like the damage has also already been done at the same time because like they've like a lot of global entities and a lot of companies and everything have lost faith in that shit. So it's like, what are we supposed to do, you know? But so far Nintendo's like, they're currently not adding that price on. We'll see what happens in the future. But for now, we dodged that bullet. Although like, that's why, I mean, I didn't manage to get a pre-order, but somebody from the community is helping me out because they managed to get one, an extra one. And originally I was like, I'm not too worried about getting it on launch. You know, I'll just get it later. But then when I saw that there might be a price increase later, I was like, you know what? Maybe I will get it on launch and just hang on to it. Can I make it to that cliff? I think I can make it to that ledge. Beautiful. Do. So yeah, whenever you're gliding and you run out of stamina, guys, don't panic. Just wait for the last second to pull that paraglider because you get one last emergency pull when your stamina runs out. But if you panic and hit it early, then you're fucked. I hate the fucking screen shaking. I would say this one is a rare miss from Waikuteru. Like this challenge right here. It's just really annoying. It's like having hiccups. Except, like, I feel bad for anybody that, like, gets motion sickness, right? Like, if you get motion sickness, like, dear God. This has just gotta be awful. Because, like, I don't get motion sickness, and this bothers me a little bit, you know? Yeah, and it's been 10 minutes now? Exactly. The timer on it's goofy. I don't understand. I think anytime the game pauses for whatever reason, whether I'm menuing or whether whatever, it like stops it. But it goes for way longer. And yeah, I could see the duping as the time saver, but like I'm not trying to rush to do anything. I don't really worry about leveling up armor ever, unless I need a specific ability out of the synergy, like the frog armor or the glide armor or something. And even then I level up to 2 and I'm like, whatever. Yeah, the only reason that I would ever do any sort of like glitching is if I was doing an any percent like speed run, glitch speed run kind of shit. But I don't really do speed runs, so I don't really have a reason to. Yo, Dot, thank you for the follow, dude. Oh, my Endura shroom, you son of a bitch. You turned it off in your playthrough because it was giving you headaches. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about it, but then I gotta go into the fucking files and do that, and I'm like, eh. Like, I didn't think I was gonna get it again. All right, launch me. Yo, Phoenix, thank you for the follow as well. Now you get bored of the vanilla game. Be nice if they came out with player-made levels like Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time never did that. Oh wow. So that's so funny. So I was wrong. I was wrong about TikTok payouts. It's not cut in half. It's worse. So like I'm kind of surprised. So TikTok does live metrics, right? And every diamond is supposed to be worth 1/2 of a cent. I have 109 diamonds from the gifts that you guys have given me so far, and TikTok is telling me that that is worth 43 cents. Isn't that funny? I think it's funny. What gives you a good dose of melancholy is that Echoes of Wisdom was supposed to be a Zelda maker? Was it really? I didn't know that. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Wait, I'm burning up? What? Why isn't the... Oh, that's right. For some reason, the sapphires are fucking glitched in this, aren't they? TikTok payouts suck? Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Chimkin War? How you doing? So I had an interview with one of the devs a while back? Cool. So they take like 60%? Yeah, pretty much. That's crazy, dude. That is fucking crazy. I've always like done the math because I knew that you know, because they've always said you know, a coin is worth a penny, and that's what you guys use to buy the gifts, and then they convert 1 to 1, 1 coin to 1 diamond, and then a diamond is worth 1/2 of a cent. Apparently, a diamond's not worth 1/2 of a cent. Because if it was a diamond was worth 1/2 of a cent, it should be 54.5 cents, or 55 if they'd round up. Which is fucking crazy. Oh, thank God. Yo, what's up, Harry? Unless you're buying directly from the manufacturer in other countries instead of the secondary market. Well, that is true. I mean, yeah, the vendor has the option to eat the tariff or pass the price along, but let's be honest with ourselves. This is capitalism. No company eats any cost. The cost is always passed along. And if you want a perfect example of that, look at buying coins or buying bits on Twitch, TikTok, whatever, and the price of them compared to when you're doing it on your phone, compared to when you're doing it on your web browser. Because they're charged fees for everybody that make purchases on the apps that come from those app stores. And the app stores charge TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, everything, those fees for those purchases. So when you sub to me on Twitch, for example, on your browser, it's $6. When you sub to me on Twitch on your phone, it's $7. And I don't see that extra dollar. No content creator sees that extra dollar because that extra dollar is to cover the fee. So it's a good faith practice to say, hey, that manufacturer is going to eat the tariff, but no capitalist nobody is going to fucking do that. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. Nobody's going to eat that cost. They're just going to pass it along to on the price. The tariff is a tool, and when you use it correctly, like any tool, it can fix things. But when you use it incorrectly, it can break things. Oh, you fucker! Oh, I'm dead. Oh no, I'm not dead. I have a fraction... I'll take it. Bezos be making money. Of course, they're all making money, and they don't care. They're not going to eat into their profits. Or the other outcome is, yeah, we'll eat the cost of those tariffs, and then you see them start slashing their workforce to make up for it. Because they got to make up that cost somewhere. They're not gonna take a loss. They're just gonna make up for it somewhere else. So all it ever does is hurt regular people. Unless it's used for, you know, appropriate reasons, like, oh, you know what, this country is really fucking us over terribly, so we're gonna put some tariffs on them. Or, hey, you know what, this country's really doing some nasty shit, and they're doing it with our stuff, so we're gonna put some tariffs on them to try to put a stop to that. You can't fix a broken economy with tariffs. They've tried it multiple times, and it has failed every time. Do-ba-da-do-ba-da-do. And then when the tariffs are over and corporations realize people are willing to pay higher prices, they keep the prices higher and they never go back down. Well, yeah, that's why, like, prices are still what they were when, you know, prices are still around COVID levels, because they're like, why would I lower the prices when people are paying them? And they were paying them when they weren't working, and now they're working, so why wouldn't they pay them? Yeah. Bit random, but what do I think's the best side quest in this and in Breath? My two favorite side quests in this are the one that you do for Kilton in Akala, when he has you bring him pictures of monsters that then Hudson makes into statues and you get to decorate like that little area. I think that one's really cool. And I'm a big fan of the silly... There's a string of quests around Hyrule in all of the stables. And what you can do is when you go to the stables, they're like, hey, you know, we're trying to jazz up the stables. Can you take a picture of this specific thing? And each one has has something they want you to do. Like one wants like the glasses looking thing from up in the air. Other one wants a picture of the lake that looks like an Octorok, etc., etc. The reason why I like it so much is because if you manipulate the camera right, you can have it be that all the pictures that they want, and they'll accept them and post them on the wall, are selfies of Link. And I think it's funny. Yeah, we're probably going to make it to about there, and then we'll have to hoof it. And then we can swing over there. Got Wizrobes, likes, and Evermeans. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. That is true, Dadask. That is true. The last 2 times that's happened, that's what happened. But yeah, the last time when it happened with the Smootaliak, they were gone for about 50 years, but then who did we get after that? Reagan. And Reagan fucked everything up. Reagan was probably one of the worst presidents that ever happened in this country. China's been tariffing the USA for decades. Well, then why are we tariffing everybody else too? If it's a China thing, why are we tariffing countries like Taiwan, who are they buy more from us than we buy from them, or allies like Canada, or England, or Australia, or all the we've tariffed everybody. Like it's not a China thing. It's a he's trying to fix the economy thing, but that's not how you fix an economy. That's how you fuck an economy up worse. Tariffs are a tool. Just like a hammer is a tool. If you have a hammer in the hands of a skilled craftsman, they can make beautiful things. They can make a house. They can make a garage. They can make a door. They can make anything. If you give a hammer to a 5-year-old, he will fuck your house up. He will fuck your things up. He will break shit. That's the best analogy of what's going on with this shit. We gave a 5-year-old a fucking hammer and let him loose. Like, I don't care about getting back at China if it means hurting Americans. Because that's what's happening right now. Mm-hmm. That was weird. There we go. Yeah, that's not. I mean, like, what I'm talking about isn't even it's not even a political stance. It's an economic stance. Because we're seeing a lot of really bad economic damage happening right now, and it's stuff that's going to last for a long time. Like, we're gonna be feeling the effects of this for a long time. And the big thing isn't like who's doing it, it's the fact that it's getting done. That's the problem. Did he survive? No, come on! Fuck, I was almost there! I was almost there! You son of a bitch. Has TikTok been behaving for me? Ever since I stopped playing, ever since I finished Clair Obscur and I went back to games that I knew would work on TikTok, yeah. So like this, TikTok's been behaving for Tears. When I tried playing Clair Obscur, TikTok basically TikTok Studio hijacked all of my computing power and caused everything else I was doing to lag out completely. The only thing that wasn't lagging was TikTok, which was crazy. And then it did the same thing for Oblivion. And when I switched back to this, I was like, you know what? I was like, let me check to see if I can stream on TikTok. Like, let me see if this is going to fucking work. Because, like, if it does, awesome. You know? If it doesn't, no big deal. And it worked. So I was like, cool, I can stream on TikTok again. Because basically, it seemed almost like when I was playing a game that was taking up a little more bandwidth, it was like TikTok Studio was purposely trying to choke out OBS. Like, it was weird. Because, like, normally, that was the weird thing. Like, so normally I've been dual streaming for years, right? So, like, normally if I'm having, like, a bandwidth issue because a game is really good, like, you know, like just like a newer, prettier, more, you know, hardware intensive game, generally it's the streams that lag out, right? Like, the game plays fine and then the streams lag out real bad. But like now it was like everything but the stream lagged out, and it was just that specific stream. And then when I pulled up Task Manager, TikTok Studio was just sucking up all the CPU and GPU. And in my OBS stream, like, my Twitch chat was like, bro, you are completely like glitched out, frozen, and the game's like glitched out, frozen. And then I turn off TikTok Studio and snap back to normal almost immediately. No, you guys are good. You guys are good. Do we beat Expedition 33? Yes. And if so, is the clip up? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure that Amanda's gonna put them up at some point or another. Yes. I'm just not sure when. Oh, it is up? Nice. You changed your name. It's no longer Big Daddy Queefs. It is now Large Father Queefs. What's up? Yes. How's it going? Why and how did I get teleported? I'm playing a randomizer. I'm playing the Waiku Terror randomizer, so you're gonna see all sorts of crazy shit going on. Like, for example, I didn't draw the Master Sword out of Zelda's forehead. Oh, no, 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 no. Addison gave me the Master Sword when I helped him hold up a sign. I didn't get the paraglider until I was about 8 hours in because I finally found it randomly in a chest that I got off some bokoblins. That's an Evermean. Because they're just going to randomly spawn and bother me everywhere I go until that changes. There are no Evermeans. There's not even, I don't think there's any Evermeans in Death Mountain, period. But here we are. Yeah, this is the Waiku Terror Randomizer. It's a real fun. It's the same dude that made the crazy randomizer for Breath of the Wild that we've seen people like Point Crow and Small Ant and Doug and all those guys play. And he made one for Tears, which is awesome too. So that's why like world time has changed. All that shit keeps popping up because yeah, we're playing the Waiku Terror Randomizer. I also got some. I also have the Zelda Optimizer, so we're playing at 60 frames a second. Although we're not playing at 4K, we're playing at 2K. As 4K gets a little goofy with this. We hoofing it. Here, let's switch his pantalones. Those pants are awful. What if we do... Honestly, these ones are kind of cool. Well, thank you. Which way am I going? Am I going this way? I don't want to go the wrong way. I think I need to go over here and then glide down on top. And then down through the top, if I remember correctly. Hopefully I have enough stamina. I mean, like, I want to go buy stamina, but I don't want to waste them too. Because the game will just give and take stamina. Like, at one point, I had 3 stamina wheels. And I haven't bought a single stamina. Ooh, thank you for the stretch, Steampunk. TikTok didn't like the Big Daddy name? Wait, TikTok got mad at Big Daddy? What the fuck? Oh, maybe they thought it was like some like toxic male thing kind of shit? Hey, call me Big Daddy. Like that kind of bullshit? Maybe. That's kind of funny. It's kind of funny that TikTok got mad at Big Daddy, but not Queefs. What? Oh yeah, you could have your fucking name be Queef. It could be Pussy Fart. But it better not say Big Daddy or I swear to fuck. How do you do a randomizer? I modded the game's modded. To be able to play modded Zelda, you have to be able to mod your Switch. Well, to legally, I mean, just because Nintendo doesn't like it doesn't mean it's illegal, but to legally do it, you have to mod your Switch to be able to dump your games and shit like that. Dump your game files. And dumping your game file is essentially making a digital copy of the game, like a backup, in your computer. And then you're able to do shit like, and you can mod your Switch and install mods into the Switch itself too, but you're then held back by the limitations of the Switch, unless you also overclock your Switch, which I would never recommend anybody ever do, unless you know exactly what it is the fuck you're doing. Because when you overclock your Switch, it's pretty much a matter of when, not if, that you brick your Switch from cooking it. Because the Switches have horrible heat transference. Like, they do not get rid of heat for shit. Anybody that's got an older Switch playing, like, that's been playing like this or something like that knows when that fan kicks on and your whole house can fucking hear it. Yeah, don't ever overclock your Switch unless you are a tech person that knows exactly what the fuck you're doing. And even then, there's a good chance you'll break your Switch. Ah, it's a grizzly bear. Okay. Oh wait, what am I doing? Where is it? Ooh, good song. But yeah, Simon, the Simon fight's intense. It was such a good fight. Oh, that's so clutch. Hi. Bye. Oh, this is perfect. Hey, what's up, M. Dot? How you doing? So wait, so what do you mean by so you've changed the timing of Flurry Rush, meaning like you've changed the timing of Flurry Rush activating? You've changed the timing of the actual Flurry Rush as it's Flurry Rushing?
Thank you!
Oh wait, the fucking memories are fucking randomized in this too, aren't they? Oh, I might have a bastard of a time getting these memories. Yo, Nee, thank you for the follow, dude. Yo, what's up, Jack? Yes, I am on TikTok today. Because it's playing nice with Zelda, so I don't have a reason not to be on TikTok. You're working on a small update in order to make Golden and Tyrant enemies tougher to perfect dodge by restricting the timing. Interesting. Now, they already posture through the Flurry Rush anyways, right? The Flurry Rush doesn't knock them out of whatever they were doing. Right? So we're gonna have to go this way again to get that one. That's another option, but yeah. Because not gonna lie, it's already kind of tricky to Flurry Rush the golds, and then by proxy, once you get the timing down for Flurry Rushing the golds, then it kind of makes it a little trickier to fight the slower enemies, because now you're on that quicker kind of reaction. So it kind of, I feel like the timing works out well in that sense. A good way to make up for that might be the denying the posture, right? So like the Flurry Rush doesn't knock them out of posture, so they just keep swinging. So you either A, have to time it just right to then be able to break it into a secondary Flurry Rush, which when you do that's really cool. Or, ooh, nice. You're just gonna get fucking slapped away, you know what I mean? You love that? You love what this randomizer is giving? Oh, this randomizer is great. You always have the time to do a second Flurry Rush? Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Dude, if we can get to the stable, that'd be pretty dope. Oh, you always have some iframes after a flurry rush, enough to dodge again. Hmm. Can you remove the iframes? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No. I have to teleport. Oh, wait, no, wait. Do I have a ferry? Fuck yeah, we ball. Superhero landing. Where is he? Beetle, I need arrows. Get over here. Hey. Wow.
Thank you!
Yo, Brian, thank you for the follow. Why not just glide? My paraglider got taken away from me. I can't use my paraglider at the moment. Here, I'll show you. Oh, nope, I didn't hit jump. Yeah. The randomizer. Where is it? Oh, prohibitions. I am prohibited from using my paraglider currently. Yeah, so I had to face tank it. I didn't have a choice. Believe me, I would have rather just pulled out the paraglider. That'd have made my life a whole hell of a lot easier. Do I have the flying set? I only have one piece. Because there's no guaranteed way to get the flying set. Everything's randomized. So, like, if I go do that shit for the one dude, he's not going to give me a piece of the flying set. I'm just going to get something random. It could be anything from a fucking pine cone to, like, the Master Sword. Well, I already have the Master Sword. Like a Hylian shield, one of the vows. It could be a heart container. So, yeah. I could go into the goals store and buy armor and see what I can get that way, but like, Last time I played, I did it to get the Rabio hood. Which I could do again. Because once you get the Rabio hood, you can always buy it back. For pose. Yo, Susie's with the 10-month! Susie says, thank you for the 10 months of support. Dude, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, yeah, so when you do a shrine, here, you know, I'll just show you. This is one right here. Interesting. So there are going to be rocks everywhere? Hmm. Mm-hmm. What do I think about an optional feature that makes weapons lose durability normally on a Lionel's back? I mean, if you do that, oh shit, this one. If you do that, the one problem that comes up is then there's gonna be Lionel fights that people aren't gonna be able to do, and they're gonna have to run from. And if you're cool with that, that's perfectly fine. But that's gonna be an outcome of that. That's gonna be an outcome of that choice. Is there will be times when, because like technically, and I've proven this. You can as long as you have enough arrows, you can fight a Lionel with a stick and a pot lid and kill the Lionel. It'll take you forever, but you can do it. If you don't, if you take away that durability, you're gonna have people that are gonna have to tactfully retreat, avoid those Lionels and stuff, which might be an outcome that you're looking for. So it all depends on what you're looking for with that. So I don't think it's a bad idea necessarily, but you just got to be like, is that what you want? Is that the direction that you want people playing to go with?
How'd it go? Good. I feel much better.
Good.
I went in and I started crying immediately as soon as the session started. And she's like, what's going on? We talked about it and I feel a lot better now.
Good.
My assignment this week is something happiness. I texted it to myself so I wouldn't forget, but it's just doing things, enjoying things, and being happy and not worrying about the cost of them. Not just financial, but
allowing yourself to exist in the space.
allowing myself to exist in the space and enjoy just being alive.
Yeah, it sounds familiar. Oh.
Fuck up. Hi, everybody.
I'm proud of you.
Hello.
And it's also your philosophy that is not all fights must be fought. Then I think honestly I think it's a good option. I think it's a good option if people want to crank up the difficulty. So TikTok fucked up.
Uh-oh.
No, look at they added a dollar translator, right? So I was wrong. It's not half. It's more than half. Because if they were going off of diamonds, right? Diamonds are worth half a cent. And if 130 diamonds should be worth 65 cents. But according to TikTok, 130 diamonds is only worth 52 cents.
Oh.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. Where's his pants?
The game took it away. Oh wait, no. Oh, I'm in. So we're doing the randomizer,
Why is
right?
he wearing that big bulky top and no pants?
So we're doing the randomizer, right? It's all I got. So what the randomizer does is it creates two different inventories for Link. You have the inventory for Link in these kinds of levels where they take away all your shit. And then you have your normal inventory, and it'll sometimes just switch you between, be like, hey, you know what? Your inventory's switching. And it's like, my what?
It's a dressy. Oh. Oh my god, that's
It's like your inventory's gonna switch, and then it'll switch it to this. So the funny thing, though, is this, you can end up with a lot of inventory in this because it stays instead of going away at the end of every fucking one of these shrines. So it's kind of funny. So now, like, when I'm in a situation where it's like, haha, you have nothing to fight with, it's like, fuck yeah, I do. What are you talking about? Look at me. I got a Gerudo shield. Well, I got a Gerudo shield. I got like 3 bows. I got some weapons. Like, what the fuck you mean I can't defend myself? Okay, I'll go beat their asses.
He just looks so silly.
Oh, he does. The fucking random bear.
Yeah, that was saying it was spawning random animals. Pigeons, bears, and rabbits, I think. Oh no!
Is he stuck?
He's stuck. Wow.
Do I have a bomb?
Air down below.
Do I have a bomb?
Oh, there's a fox. I almost got exploded.
Oh, it's a doggo.
Oh, it's a doggo. He's. Yeah, make sure he doesn't.
That's so funny.
How are you supposed to kill him?
Oh, I'm not supposed to kill him.
Like,
Smile for the camera, loser!
he's jumping. What is? Wait.
He's trying to walk through, I think.
Does it randomize bosses?
No.
Hopping is so cute. He's just like.
Bum, 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 bum. Okay, baby. Love you too. Oh wow, that flew way straighter than I thought it was going to. Come here! Come here! Come here! I want to ride you like a horse! Ah, you fucker! Screw you! I was gonna ride you into combat to victory! You betrayed me. Oh, the low gravity, the arrows fly straighter. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. Do 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 do. What is he up here? Or is it counting the bears? No, it's this guy. Okay. Poor Winnie the Pooh. So it smelled. Yeah, all those the animals and the Keese and the Lionel were all random. Did you know you use less stamina when flurry rushing in low gravity? You don't use stamina when you flurry rush. Unless you meant bullet time bow. Bullet time. Got you. This rando's awesome. Oh yeah, dude. The Waikutero randomizer is the shit. You haven't seen random bears yet? Yeah, so they updated the randomizer to 1.2 and now it's like 1.22, but I was having issues with 1.22, so I went back to 1.2 and they overhauled how random enemies are added in. So it doesn't do like the whole Gleeok spawn everywhere now. This spawns everywhere there, and that spawns everywhere now. It goes into different spawning cycles, and that includes random animals as well. So you can just have like bears and dogs and random things everywhere. You can have all sorts of shit. There's horse one where horses will just spawn everywhere, and that also includes the Lord of the Mountain, and you can ride the Lord of the Mountain, and I need to get him back to a stable to see if we can like stable him in this, because it'd be kind of funny if we could, because you can't in Breath, but you also can ride him in Breath, whereas in this you can't normally ride him. So I'm kind of curious to see how they coded him in, and if I can have him as a unique mount in this playthrough, like a permanent unique mount, I should say. Okay. Am I still no glider? Oh no, there we go. Some angy weather. So no more hours of Gleeoks just murdering you? Yeah, which that kind of sucks, but you can have it to where, like, it'll be spawning Gleeoks and Lionels and stuff, and it's a more reasonable spread for how they're spread out and shit. But it's still kind of like, holy fuck, but it's not going to be in, like before when I was, like, 5 Gleeoks chasing me at one time. You know what I mean? Which, honestly, is going to work out better for whenever, Echo and them collab and make that and add in like challenge mode and stuff to being able to be in the randomizer, because then instead of it being like Lionels spawn everywhere and you just see a bunch of Richies, or Gleeoks spawn everywhere and you see like the big king, like Queen Gleeok or whatever she was, like, or the demon Gleeok. So do you still get a light blessing, but also something else? Yes, you're guaranteed one light blessing no matter what from the shrine. But you also get something else. Same with the Koroks. The Koroks will give you something random, but you'll also still get a Korok seed. And yes, that random item could also be a light's blessing or an extra Korok seed. I've had a Korok give me a Korok seed and a heart container in one of these playthroughs before. Which I mean, like, which is cool, but it also doesn't. Okay, it also doesn't really matter because tear it down. I'm gonna go get our emotional support, Hudson. It'll take me like 2 seconds. If the randomizer let Lionels be 3 times faster and twice their size, be kind of funny. It would be kind of funny. Well, at least I'm not having that weird thing with the controller today. That's nice. Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-ba-doo. Alright, we're going to get our emotional support, Hudson, because we're in the area. Why not? We don't need it for the playthrough, but why not? Oh yeah, that reminds me. What do we have left? Still got to do the Jadu Kakar light route, the Migo O light route. We did that shrine. We haven't got the Otsutsum shrine yet. Okay. That's back west. We got the opals, we got the star fragment, steering sticks, headshot the treasure Octorok. We still have to defeat 2 more blue boss blocos, but we got the picture of it. We got the Trials of the Stry. Travel, what's we're working on. We'll work on that soon. Oh yeah, we gotta find Zelda and Sonia tier, which that's gonna be a bitch because I think the tiers are also randomized. Meaning when I grab a tier, like when I go to a fucking a tier, it might not play the one that I need, even if it is the one that I need technically. Let a Gargantuan, Molduga, and Frox chase Link. Nah, that'd be funny. I mean, Froxes are already fucking Gargantuan, so are Moldugas. Does whistle running still work in this? No. No, they patched that out with this game. You little shits. Because whistle running was a glitch. The fuck? Bum bum bum. No, I can't ascend. Fuck off! Mad. Now I gotta climb out of here and I can't get my emotional support, Hudson. What was whistle running? Whistle running was a mechanic from Breath of the Wild. Basically, if you hit down, Link can whistle, and what that'll do is you can do it does a couple things, like with the Yonobo quest, it makes him stop and move. You can call horses with it, shit like that. But what you could also do is you could run, and then if you'd spam whistle, which it won't let you even spam whistle right now, Link would run while whistling. So he'd be doing that and sprinting, and what would happen is instead of draining his stamina, it would allow him to recharge stamina while sprinting. So it was a glitch mechanic to help you basically sprint nigh infinitely. It wasn't perfect in that you would sprint infinitely, but like you could sprint a lot longer. The controls have changed and will stay that way for 11 minutes. What the fuck does that mean? Oh. Left and right on the right analog switched. That's normal. That's normal. So everything's normal except it's switched to the right and the left on my analog. Oh, that's gonna fuck with me. Let's give ourselves some stamina. Hopefully it doesn't get rid of it. Hey, Chloe. Happy Monday. Hope my weekend was good. It was good. I streamed all weekend. Yeah, whistle sprinting was helpful for a lot of stuff in Breath, but like you can like the funny thing is a lot of the stuff from Breath that people are like, man, I miss, you can replace with Zone Eye shit. Like most of the big traveling that you need to do, if you need to do big traveling, once you're able to build stuff, you can just build yourself a goofy ass vehicle. You can't tell if you're hungry if you just want to eat because you're bored. You can get yourself a healthy snack. The randomizer can switch up your controls too? Oh yeah, it can be worse, honestly. I kind of dodged a good bullet. I remember before the last playthrough I did of this, it did this, and it had switched up, it had reversed my analog so that I was basically like up was down and down. Oh wait, it did make up, down, and down, up. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so it completely reversed my right analog. But that's normal. I need arrows. Shut up, Fyson. I'm the one that got you the fucking job here. Just sell me arrows. That's the only thing that annoys me about this game is that a lot of people don't remember what you did for them, which, I mean, I get why Nintendo did it. They did it because they're like, well, some people didn't play Breath of the Wild, and we don't want them to think that, like, you know, that they have to have played Breath of the Wild to play this, and so we'll just start it all over kind of shit. Which is all well and good, except, like, we did a lot of stuff in Breath of the Wild, and fucking acknowledge me, senpai. All right, now we can get our emotional support, Hudson. Oh, shit. Wait. Did the raid alert go off? Or I missed it? Yo, Garrett with the juicy fucking raid. Welcome in, raiders. Quick, everybody. Fire the Koroks. Defend the stream. I'm sorry I missed that, dude. Did I get an alert? Did I get an alert for that? And I just missed it? Yo, thank you guys so much. Alicia, thank you for the 3 months. That was weird. I think my sound alerts are jacked. No alert went off. Okay, cool. That's weird. Why didn't my alerts do anything? That's weird, dude. You graduated? Hell yeah, dude. Congratulations. Yo, 60R, thank you for the follow. Sorry about that, Garrett. I didn't hear a fucking alert. How is your Tears playthrough going? For those of you guys that don't follow Garrett, do yourselves a favor. Follow Garrett. He has been on a Zelda kick, playing a lot of modded Zelda, and right now he's playing. He takes it a step beyond what I do. There's a lot of complications the more mods you mess around with, so I try to keep my modding more simple, but Garrett goes ham. Like right now he's doing Dark Army Resurrection. He's doing challenge mode. He's doing Depths of the Kingdom. He's doing second quest. And I think there's another one he was fucking doing too. Or is that all of them? I thought there was another one. Yeah, I thought I noticed that your sub didn't make a sound. What the fuck is going on? What? That's so weird. Because the alerts were working earlier. It's got to be something with stream elements. That's weird. That's so weird. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, right. I gotta go talk to fucking Pellison. What's the environment change thing? Looks cool as fuck. So this is the randomizer I was telling Garrett about the other day. We're playing the Waiku Terror randomizer. So what it does is you already have the normal things that a randomizer does switched up. Enemy drops are switched up. Things that drop out of boxes and crates and all that stuff switched up. Chests are switched up. Rewards from Koroks are switched up. So like you still get your Korok seed, but you get a little something extra. Rewards from shrines are switched up. All that stuff. But on top of that, you have a randomizer status, which basically you have triggered events. So right now through this playthrough that I did, we started yesterday, we've had 501 random triggered events. That weather change was one of those random triggered events. You can also have it where it'll be like, hey, you know what? Monsters are spawning around you that aren't normally supposed to spawn there. And it's going to be Gleoks, Lionels, and Moldugas. And then suddenly you got to deal with all that stuff. It can be like, hey, you know what? I don't want you to have that Endura Shroom anymore, or I don't want you to have your pants anymore. Like it could take, like for example, like it could take away the Fierce Deity hood from Garrett, and Garrett would then have to go buy it back with Pose from the Poe vendor because it's just gone. It can deny you the use of certain things. Like just earlier, I had launched myself from this sky tower. Or no, I launched myself from this sky tower and launched myself over to here, and I made it almost all the way over here, and then as I was getting ready to land, as I'm free falling, the game goes, oh, by the way, you're not allowed to use your paraglider until I tell you otherwise, as I'm waiting to use my paraglider to land. And what I'm doing is I'm doing a goals playthrough. So I can add or remove. Right now I'm doing with just 15 goals. I can add or remove goals for whatever reason. If I wanted to make like if I wanted to like be like, oh hey, you know, for every sub we get, I add a goal on or some shit, like if I wanted, or whatever, you know, whatever. Or if you know what, I want the barn to go longer, I'm gonna add more goals. But what the goals are all the things that you got to do to be able to go fight Ganondorf. So like I need to activate this light route, this light route. I've already done this shrine. I have to go do this shrine. I need to have 3 opals, which I have. A star fragment, which I have. 2 steering sticks, which I have. I need to headshot a treasure Octorok, which I have. I need to defeat more boss Bokos. I've only defeated 1 blue boss Boko, so I need to defeat 2 more. I have the Trousers of the Sky. I took a photo of a boss Boko. I have to complete the entire quest line of presenting the travel medallion, so I have to finish that whole fucking quest line. I have to defeat a marbled Goma from the depths, which means I think I have to beat the freaking fire temple and then go find a secondary Goma to beat, unless it counts the marbled Goma because the temple is in the depths technically. I'm not sure. I don't know how that's going to work out until I go down there, which we're going to do that after we get all the towers. And then I already did that sky tower, and then I have to get that specific tier, which, fun fact, those are randomized too, so I could go to the correct tier location. Oh, and right now my controls, my left goes right, my right goes left, my up goes down, and my down goes up on my right analog for the time being because it's a challenge, because that happens too. You can have challenges happen to where one of them was Ganon will spawn randomly, and you'll just be minding your own business, and then fucking Demon King Ganondorf will just drop on you doing front flips, and then start, you know, dancing all over your skull. It's really funny. Oh yeah, it'll take away your pants too. I've been running around, and it's like, you know what? No pants for you, and then it'll just take away my pants, and then I'll be prohibited from wearing any pants until the game's like, okay, you can have pants again. Oh, did it take away my shields? No, it didn't. Okay. All right, we have our emotional support, Hudson. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, Garrett, I highly recommend you check this out when you're done with your one playthrough. I think you'll really enjoy it. And it's perfect for like, if you're, it's honestly like this randomizer is perfect for if you're like, man, I don't know what I want to play today. I finished this game, but the next game I want to play doesn't come out for a couple more days or whatever. I don't know what I want to do. Because you can decide how many, you can do as little as, you know, you can do as few as 1 goal and up to 100 goals. So if you're like, you know what, let's do a short randomizer playthrough. I set 20 goals and let's see if I can do it in a stream or two or whatever. Like, yes, Pellison. Or if you're like, I want to do a really long playthrough, and you can be like I did a 50 goal playthrough and that lasted like a week. Because some of the goals aren't as cut and dry as just go to this shrine. Some of them, it's like, oh, yeah, you have to finish this whole quest line. And then you look and you're like, fuck, that's like a 12-step quest. Give me this sword. Yeah. Oh, it is absolutely purely chaotic. Especially because they added it in that the random events can happen while you're in shrines as well, which I love that. All right, cool. So we got that tower. We have this tower. We have that one. We have that. 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 We just need these two. Cool. All right. I guess our best bet's to go here and then swing down here and then come up this way. Yeah, because I don't have anywhere near there. All right. Also, teleporting is a gamble because sometimes you're like, okay, I'm going to teleport to there, and the game doesn't send you there. Sometimes you walk into a shrine and you're like, all right, let's do this shrine. And then you don't realize it unless you have all the shrines memorized. Perfect example. I didn't teleport here. Here we are. Fuck. And I've done this shrine. Bastard. Oh, wait, that is where I wanted to go. Never mind. That is where I wanted to go. But sometimes it'll just send you where you didn't go. Or you'll go through the door of one shrine, but you'll be in a different shrine and then end up somewhere else completely. The worst is when the random event, hey, we're teleporting you, happens. And the game will just be like, hey, we're teleporting you. And you can deny it, right? You can be like, no, I don't want to be teleported. But that goes against the nature of the randomizer. So you have to accept it. At least I do. You know, I always accept it. And it'll be like, we're teleporting you to a random destination. Or we're teleporting you to a temple. Because I did a playthrough before where I was like, we're doing all the temples. I was like, but I can't do a temple until the game has randomly teleported me to that temple, which made for a really interesting playthrough. Because the game did eventually randomly teleport me to all the temples. It just took a little while for the last one. No. Fucker. Where is he? Oh, shit. I just swing back. For it. Too far. Ah, you bastard! Yeah, screw him. Whatever he's got probably sucks anyways. Yeah, so like in this playthrough, I spent basically all day yesterday, except for the very end of the stream. At the very end of the stream, we finally got the paraglider, and I basically had to exist without a paraglider for and do things because you're not guaranteed the paraglider at any time. It's just something you'll randomly get from a chest or from like Addison or from a Korok. Like I got the master sword from Addison. Okay, I can't wait for this event with my right analog to end because it's pissing me off, kind of. It's really frustrating. Am I waiting for a game to come out soon, or did I just had an itch. Thanks. I had a Zelda itch that I needed to scratch. Yo, Flora, thank you for the follow. What's next to the golden apple? The tomatoes? The Hylian tomatoes? Oh, did they take my pizza? Fuckers. Tomatoes are very... Wait, do I have cheese? I never unlocked cheese, did I? No, I probably should have. Fuck, how am I supposed to make pizza without cheese, man? The Hylian tomatoes are aesthetically pleasing in this game. I just love the fact that pizza is canon in Hyrule. Like, it delights me to no end that Nintendo decided to do that for whatever fucking reason. No! Shit. Aw, I can't even see. Shit. Alright, we're going down. Oh, what? Oh, man, that's that foggy? I was like, I'm gonna see the ground before it's too late. Nope. Tabantha, wheat, tomato, and meat should make spaghetti. If they want, like, let's see, spaghetti... Spaghetti should be Tabantha, wheat, egg. Honestly, like, if they wanted to be technical about it, spaghetti should be Tabantha, wheat, egg, and then tomatoes, and then meat if you want for spaghetti and meatballs kind of shit, right? Pizza should have been Tabantha, wheat, oil, tomatoes, and wheat or whatever. But, I mean, now we're just nitpicking, you know what I mean? Making spaghetti cannon would have been dope, though. All right.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened once again.
You just realized, does Hyrule not have cheese? It does. It's the newest craze amongst all the kids. In Hateno. You just gotta unlock. You have to specifically unlock cheese in this game. It's not in breath. I'm not gonna have enough, am I? I might. Bears, foxes, and dogs can now spawn everywhere. Okay. Saved. Come on, Hudson, we're almost there. What's up, Z-Friend? What is this randomizer? It's the Waiku Terror randomizer. You don't think you'll ever get over the beginning whistling sound in the Blood Moon? Like that? Pop, 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 pop. Put on your bokoblin hat? No. Bum, 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 bum. I really wish this fucking event with the reversed right analog would go away. That'd be nice. It's just too damn ominous. It's supposed to be. Means they did a good job. Okay. Oh, this way. Watch me get just about to... Watch me, like, almost get there, and then the game's gonna fucking teleport me again, like I did the last time. Link! What the fuck, dude? I hate that he does that. Dude. Finally. Oh my god. Fuck that special event. Ah, shit, yeah. Thank you. Alright, sweet. We're almost there. Go this way. I don't think I have to get the dude up here. The other nice thing they did was they did a little bit of quality of life shit. They got rid of a lot of the redundant, unnecessary crap. Like, I didn't have to shoot down the Aracuda that had the one thing, and I didn't have to go move the things off the top of the one over by the north and shit like that. Like, I got to avoid a lot of crap, but I could just go in and do them. Like, right here, I don't have to bring that guy up. Bro! Fuck out of here. Oh, is that a mighty? That's a mighty. I'll still take it. Rusty Halberdo, huh? What music is that? Yo, Slurry Slinger, thank you for the follow. Went to one of these crazy kids tries cheese that after there's been some mold that grows on it. The first time you saw Blood Moon and Breath, it freaked you out so bad you had to close your TV. Oh, damn. Yo, what's up, Julio? Missed my streams here? I missed streaming on here, but TikTok Studio was not playing nice, and there wasn't really, I didn't really have any much choices on it, really. I tried streaming Oblivion on TikTok Studio, and TikTok Studio, because I dual stream, right? So I tried to stream Oblivion, and TikTok Studio made it so that my Twitch stream, it's like it sucked all the bandwidth out of my Twitch stream instead of from the game and from its own stream. So it was basically like, it forced me to choose, like, all right, you gotta pick one. Are you streaming for TikTok or are you streaming for Twitch? And fact of the matter is I make more money on Twitch. And I do better on Twitch, so I had to stream on Twitch. How you been, Julio? And that's why, and TikTok, that's why I tell you guys, yo, Shadow, thank you for the roses. Anna, thank you for the heart me, by the way. Nice. But yeah, like, that's why I tell you guys on TikTok all the time, like, if you don't see me on TikTok for a little while, something's up. And if you want to see my content, then you're gonna have to come on over to Twitch. Or wait for me to, you know, undo or whatever it is I gotta do to get it to work again. Like, in this case, I had to just finish playing Clair Obscur, because I wasn't gonna not finish Clair Obscur, because that game was dope. My goat butter. Do I dive down and risk getting that one? Nah, I think we're fine. I think we keep this ride going. Last time you watched my stream was before I lost power for a week? Yeah, I came back and streamed after that and tried streaming on TikTok, and I couldn't stream on TikTok. I'd been streaming on Twitch the whole time. I only missed, after I got my power back, I only missed one day, and that was because the last week my internet was down, or no, this week. Oh no, last week, last Monday, my internet was down. That was very fortuitous. Now we can glide the whole way. Oh yeah, check it out. This is the Stalnox glider fabric during the day, because Stalnoxes during the day are just a pile of bones, but at night they wake up. So I thought that was a really cool little addition that they did to that. Not the goat butter? I know, right? Like, fuck. Do they not know how much groceries cost in this economy? That shit ain't cheap, man. It jumped the time up an hour. How often does it randomize? It depends. Until next triggered event is 15. Units count for all sorts of things, including just running, fighting things, looting. It's basically interacting with the world. So the more you do stuff in the game, the more random shit will happen. I mean, shit, all we need now is Rabio's hood. Do we take a drip detour? After we get this, Huh. Fucking Daybreaker? Let's go. Yeah, this is gonna be nice. I'm gonna get to go see a movie with Zilly tonight. I'm gonna make some steak and rice for a dinner when I'm done streaming, and then we're gonna go on down to La Movies to watch Kiki's Delivery Service, because it's gonna be at the theaters. That's gonna be dope. My favorite pants, and for free? For free? Yup. Damn. Is it under? I think it's under. There we go. All right. That should be all of the towers. Wait, what? Excuse me. Where? What one am I missing? Wait, what? One, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What? What am I missing? How's the family? Family's doing good. Did I go to one and not launch? I don't think so. Huh. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, what's up, Mickey Mew? How you doing? I mean, normally that's what it means, but this is different because they do it. They give you one randomly. Because this is the one we just did. Yeah, see? None of them are lit up. I remember doing this one. I remember doing this one. I guess we gotta check all of them. That's fucking dumb. I did physically launch from each. See, if I hadn't, I shouldn't be able to do that. I would have to do the control first. All right, you know what? We'll just work our way around them all. We'll do these 4. This is silly. Yeah, because I know I launched from every one of them. Well, that's because generally it like when they light up like that in this in the randomizer is because somewhere else got unlocked. But like I'm wondering if the game fucked up and randomly unlocked one that was already unlocked, or it didn't count one? I don't know. That's why that's why I'm even launching to be safe, even though technically I'm like, I'll examine it means I've done this one. I'm just doing. Okay, we did these three. We also launched from this one. All right, let's see. Hmm. Hmm. I'm doing all the old ones. Pretty much. Also looking around for one that's lit up, because the lit up ones are ones that you haven't done yet, but none of them are lit up. No, I'm pretty sure I did them all, so I don't know what the fuck is going on here. We just did this one. We just did this one. Check this one. Am I past the green battery onto blue already? Yeah, but the randomizer will randomly give you batteries. And take away batteries, too. I haven't actually turned in anything for batteries. Oh yeah, Garrett. Which mod loader do you use for Breath of the Wild on Cemu? I need to figure out which one you use for that. Oh, so you do use BCML. I can't use BCML, man. I tried and I don't know how to do Python or any of that shit, so I don't know how to get it set up. So I might just have to do, instead of Dark Army and Second Wind, I might just have to do Second Wind. Which is fine. I want to go to here. Is this the sequel of Breath? Yep. I mean, it's worth a shot. You haven't had a chance to reserve a Switch 2? Do you think you have a chance to buy one physically? You might. Once you get BCML, you can just install it like a regular program? Oh. So if none of them unlock that part of the map, I'm not going to lose sleep over it, but we'll just continue on and see what Robbie says. Yeah, we did this one. I think that's like all of them, man. Let's double check. All right. One. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, we have all 15 towers. The only one that's yellow is this one, but that doesn't mean shit. But we unlocked them all. I think that's the last one from yesterday. Yeah, what's up, Zelda Dungeon? You're on your first playthrough of Breath and you love it. Should you cop and buy this? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're loving Breath, you should definitely get this. Weird. Whatever. Time to go to Eldon. What do you use ancient parts for? You use them up at Robbie's lab in Hateno. Or Akala. In the ancient tech lab. You can use it for all sorts of stuff. You could sell it too, or you can use it for a lot of things. Alright. Blue. 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 Yeah, they're all blue. It's so fucking funny. It's like, you did everything you're supposed to, but fuck you. Thanks, game? I guess. Yeah, no problem. Maybe that part will unlock with a light route? It shouldn't? Maybe. Maybe you're right. That's weird. It's a little weird. Uh-oh. Screw those guys. I hit paraglider, but whatever. Yeah, maybe it will unlock with the root. That's weird. It's trying to say it's gonna storm all fucking week again. Wow, it's gonna be in the 60s and 50s this week? That's crazy. No, come back! I wanted to shoot you! Aww. If I had reacted quickly and shot him, that might have counted. It's in the 50s right now in Chicago, and it's glorious. Yeah, it's like in the low 60s here right now, which is fine. But like, it's fucking almost June. It's crazy. Well, if I get one more, I didn't even need to do all that. Then that's kind of funny. What? That's not where I was. Yeah, tornado in St. Louis Friday and more storms today. I heard about that. I heard there was people that were like there were people that were in the arch when like a tornado touched down, which is crazy. Like, that's freaking wild, dude. Ah, shit. I'm gonna be stuck here for a minute. There's not gonna be enough weight to push that thing down. Speed running? I mean, if I have an environmental advantage, I'm gonna take advantage. I'm gonna use it, you know? Oh, thank God. Nice. The company you work for offices on the edge of the West End Forest Park, so you missed a oh, you just missed getting hit? Nice. That's good. Yeah, tornadoes suck. I hate them. Alright, let's do this fucking quest. Hey. You wanna wrestle? Luchador Yonobo at your service.
You all talking about marbled rock roast, are ya? There's nothing to worry about, in my opinion. Now stop flapping your rock chompers and get over here, Goro!
Stop flapping your rock chompers!
What do you want?
He wants to get... That's the face of a man that wants to get the shit slapped out of him. That's what that is.
Hey. Yo.
Huh? Huh?
It's funny how they... So, like, I used to think Goro was, like, a tick. Like, no, not Goro, you know? But I don't think it's a tick anymore. I think it's, like... How do I put it? I think it's just what they call each other. Like saying dude? It's the N-word for Gorons. Like, yeah, like dude, or like, not like a hard R, or like a friendly, the friendlier version of it, the, you know, kind of shit. The friendlier version, you know what I mean. Oh god. Oh, okay, yeah, I gotta go north. It's like saying bruh. Yeah. It's their term of endearment. Yeah. Son of a bitch. It's like the N-word and the C-word had a child. That's Goro. Yeah, yeah. It's like when Australian says, you know, every other word is cunt. As a black guy, I can confirm this. But yeah, like that's kind of what it is, you know? Like it's kind of funny. I wonder if they're in that building. Just don't say Goro with the hard N on the end. Oh my god. Link would never. See, when Link got his honorary Goron card, see, he understood that, you know, with great power comes great responsibility and great big booty bitches, and he had to be real careful, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he takes the word Goro very lightly. I don't really have anything I need to fix, do I? Nope. You fucking love the C word? You say it at least 20 times a day. What's my opinion on Twilight Princess? It's fucking awesome. Twilight Princess is in my top 5 favorites. It's a better version. It's the better version of Ocarina of Time, in my opinion. Wait, what? Oh, right, they're in there. I need to put on my fireman's suit. And that reminds me. Let's go for it. It's not a run. It's not a run until we have Ravio's hood. I don't have that much money. Game is lying to me. I don't even think I have that. Yeah, I have that much. Oh, you're right. I already have that one. Damn. I was hoping for Ravio's hood. I mean... Oh, yeah, we gotta wear our fireman's suit. Wait, did they take away the chest piece? Bastards. I like turtles. It's likely one of the top words in Scottish vocabulary. See, I knew that about like Australians and I think New Zealanders, but I didn't know that about Scottish people. What's up, Hunter? Yes, I am back. Yeah, Twilight Princess, dope game, worth playing. It's a shame it's still not on the Switch. It'll be on the Switch. It'll be on the. I mean, it's a shame that Wind Waker is not going to be on the Switch either. It's going to be on the Switch 2 exclusively, and that probably means that Twilight Princess will also be on the Switch 2 when they release the digital Wii. Oh yeah, Garrett, did you manage? Are you getting a Switch 2? You prefer a satchel of Richards? You like a bag of dicks? It'd be funnier if you could parry Yunobo. Apparently fanny pack is a completely different meaning in Scotland. Your Scottish friend couldn't stop laughing. Well, I know fanny means butt. I don't know what fanny pack means. How do you feel about us owning the rights to the Switch but not the Switch Now? What? Oh, you mean Nintendo on that shit about you don't own the games, you're licensing the right to play them and shit? Yeah, no, I'm really pissed off about that, and I'm honestly questioning whether I'm gonna get. No, I mean, fuck. Like, I'm in a fucking bind right now, right? Because like most of my streaming shit deals with Nintendo, and the Nintendo went like. The EULA I don't care about because they've already been doing that, and so has Microsoft and so has Sony. The price increases I don't care about because that was going to happen one way or another, and people trying to pin the blame on Nintendo, they just don't understand the gaming industry as a whole. Do I think Mario Kart's an $80 game? No, but I think it's more of a marketing ploy to get people to get the bundle because they make more profit off the bundle than by selling just the console. But I don't like when companies openly are like, get used to not owning your games. You're just going to license the right to play them. Like, that's what pissed me off with Ubisoft. And why I don't play Ubisoft shit. But now it's just like, I'm between a rock and a hard place because Zelda was my bread and butter. Zelda games are my bread and butter. You know, so it's like... So I'm really trying to, like, process through all that shit and figure out how I want to handle it. In the UK, fanny means vagina? Does it really? I thought it meant butt. Oh, whoops. Oh. Mario Kart's worth $80 to a lot of people. You've seen people put thousands of hours into it. Well, I mean, just because you put just because you put thousands of hours into a game doesn't mean it's worth $80. Like, I've put thousands of hours into lots of games that I don't think are worth $80. Like, it's got to be... Like, to me, whenever you're elevating a price to something, like the gaming industry can elevate their prices, but now the burden of proof is on them. Like, hey, yeah, this is an $80 game. It better be an $80 game, because if it's not an $80 game, like, they're going to have to deal with the fallout from it, you know? And, like, I don't know. Like, Mario Kart World looks dope. To me, I don't think it was a good choice making it an $80 game. I really don't. I think most of the developers may go the direction of holding full ownership of the copyright and will sell merely a revocable license to play the copyright, for lack of a better words. Well, like, here's the funny thing, though, right? If they're going off of that route, it's going to elevate things like the Xbox Game Pass, and it's going to kill things like people buying the individual games, because what's going to be the point of buying the individual game? You know what I mean? Like, Kate, like, you know, Shylian said it perfectly. What's the point of buying a game if you don't actually own them? At that point, then you're looking at streaming services. You're looking at the Xbox Game Pass. You're looking at the PlayStation Game Pass. Nintendo's definitely going to have to step up their Game Pass, because their Game Pass is just all their old consoles, and it's not even all the old games on the old consoles. So, like, nobody's going to be wanting to buy that shit. You know what I mean? Like, and then how are you going to say... Because, like, here's the other funny thing, though. Like, they're like, oh, you better get used to not owning it, and it's just licensing it out. But when you're buying the complete game on the cartridge, you do own it. And, like, the complete games are still... Like, the base Nintendo games are all still going to be complete on the cartridge. The game keys, the download keys for games, that's going to be for third-party games that have more data than what can fit on a Nintendo cartridge. Hey, Bad Hombre! Did Twitch unfollow me from you or some shit? But, like, that's the thing. Like, they have this grand idea that they're gonna be like, oh, you don't own the games, we own the games, you just license the right to play the game. And it's like, all right, fine. Then you better not be charging me as much as you're charging, because I'm paying these prices under the thoughts that I own this copy of the game. This is mine, you know? This is mine, not, well, I mean, I've released the ability to play this, you know what I mean? So, like, if that's the argument they're gonna make, then they're gonna have to drop their prices, because nobody's gonna want to pay that shit, and, you know, nobody's gonna want to pay that shit. But like I said, it'll jack up the sales for the Xbox Game Pass, because a lot of people are gonna go, well, if I can't own, I'll just do Game Pass. Instead of paying hundreds of dollars a year on buying games, I'll spend $12 a month on the PC Game Pass, and then I'll have access to most of the games that I wanted. I mean, at the end of the day, if I'm being honest, I'm gonna probably still get a Switch 2 because I need it for work, because Zelda and Nintendo games are what do best for me and what make me the most money. And it's not for a lack of trying that I haven't tried playing other games for you guys, and for the most part, when I play other games for you guys, they tend to flop. Which sucks, because I play all sorts of fucking awesome games.
Huh?
Exactly. Speaking of buying games, you're not on board with the virtual game cards? Justin and I can't play games together online anymore because of it, and I'm livid. They want us to buy an entire library of games for a second time. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. But I thought they were it was supposed to be like, there's supposed to be a way that you could still play together with people, even if they didn't own the game. But it's like a fan, I forget. I thought I saw something like that. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yep.
Like, I'd be lying if I didn't say I was a little worried that Nintendo might be fucking just shooting themselves in the foot. You know what I mean? Like, this whole move of theirs might not end well for them. We need to go. Oh, right. You know, it's been a while since a company has gone belly up, right? And I think a lot of y'all were too young to remember, but some of y'all weren't too young to remember. And I'm talking about Sega. Like, Sega didn't even really fuck up. Sega's mistake was that the Dreamcast was a little too ahead of its time and people didn't know what to fucking do with it. You need to die! Thanks for nothing, you Nobo! Sega. Yeah. Sega, I mean, the Sega Dreamcast was a revolutionary console. It was one of the first consoles to have online capabilities. They did a lot of stuff with it that was way ahead of its time. And it was the last console that they did. Which, I mean, the one nice outcome was eventually Sega recovered a little bit, and then they went back into game development, and then they just started making games. So, hey, maybe we'll luck out, and that's what'll happen with Nintendo, right? Nintendo this business move will shoot them in the foot, and then they'll go, you know what? Forget fucking consoles, we'll just make games. But Nintendo also does really well in Japan. And at the end of the day, US console sales, they don't give a fuck. They don't care about US console sales because their biggest market is Japan, not us. Like, their console sales could die off here, and they would still be fine with their global and Japanese sales. The Dreamcast was elite? Yeah, the Saturn kind of fucking sucked, but the Dreamcast was sick. My buddies had a Dreamcast when I was in high school, and my cousin had a Sega Saturn